these countries that are involved. And so if there is a proof that these people were arrested using Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport,
so, media, lovely brothers and sisters, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening, una assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessing be upon you guys and upon everybody with listening and watch the program. Once again, apparently the DA to pen Monday of Mamuno. The road to Benoy, Rupum Tong, Lupis Panato Bay, and once again, away, I was saying Abunisa Ugasa Siena, we will find we in Jaramade, Erikita, Nanatong, Kirin Chang, Ale Chang, Tanamore, Tanay Manitam Fambi, Alhamdulillah. So thank you. Well, me, now, na brother, una friend, una picking, and a patriotic silence reason, every month from this Pulnado TV platform. As I always on this platform for you now the past, the present, the unbelievable and shocking news that really happen inside Salon. Today, I will talk about a very, very, very important issue on how the Minister of Foreign Affairs, in reaction towards a drug lord in brother-in-law winning arrest now the UAE with a Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport. Imagine what I say, a diplomatic Sierra Leonean passport, not just ordinary passport, to diplomatic Sierra Leonean passport. You can maybe say you can travel go any side and hardly check you because this now higher people the way they able issue. If you don't get higher connection, this now passport will be seen now from the president to the minister of foreign affairs, and even the president they give the okay for labels. If without the president in okay, they may issue that particular thing. So the president in no don't come to the minister of foreign affairs. So the way the manner how things they go on the media, hmm? If he as for the topic today now about the brother-in-law of Layadeka, so in Umar Sharif, we didn't get him Umar Sharif na the drug law, one of the drug law na the wall, and we according to news before they say it in a country when the president's in Pekin actually married to one. So that guy don't Layadeka, so in Umar Sharif, his brother-in-law now they came to Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport na the UAE. Can you imagine? And they get all this diplomatic passport, not only they get out some we is travel some they engage drugs with this guy. They hand over na the Turkish government. So this is exactly what's in the media, according to what's in the media, because I wasn't there. So according to what's in the media, this was exactly allegedly what they then say. I hope now they understand clearly. Whereas with Minister of Foreign Affairs, when he gets this news and all the social media the platform they don't raise this particular tier, this was in reaction. I can't plan for no one can listen. No, not just say this, no, may come up. I just go camouflage and can't see. No, yeah, I can't plan for nothing. And just quick one. Tomorrow now again for can give a full details of what I think and we not hitting. So the Minister of Information, according to him, he say until then snap. Now you know what he said. It's not just like but now what he say until then snap a copy of the passports before everyone believes say na in. But first of all, the question I want to ask: how comes when this man get a Sierra Leonean passport and then people that way they tell about what did they tell you about? Not only Sierra Leone where he go to see passports, he give 2 million things on the left he goes. These are people where they enter and they country first. They check you thoroughly if na real passport to get or na original passport, na authentic passport. So that this happen when they watch the passport now authentic diplomatic passport. Then watch them and actually now authentic passport according to what thing I get on the news. So I don't know which kind of evidence or which kind of proof you get what you need. So if you as a minister don't listen or don't hear this news, what in your role? Not to you for able call the cabinet members or the other way they are and how come this man get a passport? You will what the list of passport, the list or the names of people that wouldn't get or that name they wearing another passport, able watch exactly what or how come this person getting passport because it's not possible for that this man gets a diplomatic passport what the president don't know, and you, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, don't know because when a signature is the most ready, any can his signature most ready. There's nothing like passport they come out to that country where you not able to actually know. So I don't know what kind of evidence to get we need to I stand to be corrected. Yeah, when I drop my comment respectful down there and tell me exactly how this thing actually they able to work, guys. You know, the way and manner how like things they happen. If not listen to President Bill in campaign speech. What in campaign speech? In campaign speech was for can combat corruption and lawlessness. But it looked like say this particular word yeah. It looks like this particular word yeah, it don't be opposite. Instead of for can combat corruption and lawlessness, I think say it don't go now for can encourage corruption and lawlessness. That's what we don't see am like because this not in campaign wars them. You see, I make sure they can combat corruption and lawlessness. This was his campaign was and a President Bill. So I don't see the reason, the manner, or the point in which way they want to try for silence everybody where you want for can speak the truth. Everybody know say you want can speak the truth. They don't time for like silence the some journalists them or other people the way they can for can speak the truth. Because if you go back to the laws they wouldn't be put recently or before, they say enough for share messages, even WhatsApp messages, enough for share them, even social posting, if you check your phone them. You know, the laws they don't put in those, the past years, the laws they don't put that in the time for silence. Everybody for let nobody not talk. Whatever they happen, nobody not talk, nobody not say anything. So this is exactly a point where they try for bring make the try for bring all them laws in the well, me guys, as I say, the Minister of Foreign Affairs in reaction towards this particular man, Mr. Abdullah, when are the brother-in-law to Ladekas, when are the big drug law, one of the big drug law in the country, and where the let's say it then our own country, when we own President Bill in Pekin, nine and the market allegedly and so you cannot then at the market. So this is exactly and then at the news and they everywhere. So this Maya and brother-in-law now indicate to diplomats and passports. Now UAE when I hand over to the Turkish government. And when the Minister of Foreign Affairs listening this message, he say until they snap until they snap a copy of that particular passport, if ever in believe, say yes, not true. Well, if in Allah, the blah blah blah, Lord, listen to the Minister of Foreign Affairs himself. But I get more things than for 14. I just preamble more to man back again. But I'll listen to the Minister of Information and Minister of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Then I get other things that we can see behind before this before that the old self the talk.
How did it end that the last set of criminals that were arrested over the weekend, Sierra Leone again has now been linked to those people who are also linked to your slide jackers, one of them allegedly holding a Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport. How did that happen?
Well, you said allegedly, and as diplomats, we don't base our acceptance and decisions on hearsay. Sierra Leoneans were not. I've seen myself this social media thing. I cannot verify whether or not the arrests were made. I've seen pictures, and I've seen some journalists in Sierra Leone sharing some international news outlets in different languages. I've myself attempted in Google translating some of these languages in Dutch. I have seen the news, yeah? But here, the people who were arrested in Dubai, an extradition request was made by the Turkish government to the Emirati government, and these people were, from the pictures and the news, I cannot verify, they said they were arrested in the UAE and transferred to Turkey. They were not arrested as Sierra Leoneans. Otherwise, we would have had a formal request from the Turks to the government of Sierra Leone. Neither the Turks nor the Emiratis have written to us formally to inform us that they were in possession of Sierra Leoneans that were wanted by the Turkish government. So because I'm a diplomat and because we're dealing with a sensitive issue that has to do with the United Nations Convention on Transnational Organized Crime, I will not take that for a verifiable news, and I think I am restrained to accept that those people are Sierra Leoneans, that they even were held, were arrested as Sierra Leoneans. For the diplomatic passport, it is my responsibility to sanitize our country's image. If anything impinges on the image of Sierra Leone, it hurts me, because I have the responsibility to do that midwifery, to bring about that sanity again in terms of our relationship with these countries that are involved. And so if there is a proof that these people were arrested using Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport, those passports will have the date of issuance, those passports will have serial number. We will check through the system to see where it went wrong. But let me also state this for the benefit of the public. The Constitution gives the President the right to issue diplomatic passport.
Yes, so I was going to ask you, what's the process of obtaining a diplomatic passport, and who is qualified to obtain a Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport?
Yes, I'm coming. For example, honorary consul. The honor is bestowed on an individual proven of probity, by the President. For example, when we appoint someone to represent us in a country where we do not have a physical embassy, if that person is proven to be worthy of our representation, to promoting and protecting the image of Sierra Leone, it is at the gift of His Excellency to give that person a diplomatic passport, because it is allowed by the Vienna Convention that establishes diplomatic relations, right? And it is also at the gift of the President to give our diplomatic passport to eminent persons who represent the truest image of our country. People, for example, we have seen entertainment ambassadors giving Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport, because these people contribute to the general promotion of our country's image. Now, we live in a world that is so complex. The human being is very complex. If somebody, it's possible, I cannot tell you that there's a fail-safe for these processes, that someone cannot obtain a passport. We've seen people forging passport everywhere. I was in ECOWAS, we were discussing on dual citizenship for ECOWAS members, staff of the ECOWAS Commission, especially those who were previously employed as citizens of the countries that have exited ECOWAS, the AES countries. And the argument was, if someone has a dual citizenship, what do we do? Every minister in that conversation said, no, because in our countries, even though we keep the integrity of our passport, criminals have a way to obtain our passport. It's everywhere. But you know what? It is indefensible if the wrong people have our passport. It is indefensible. That is why I am seeking to have a copy of the alleged diplomatic passport. So we do thorough forensic audit on those passports and the system. Until then, it's hearsay. Until then, it's rumors. Until then, it is not, we have not been told diplomatically. And until we have a diplomatic notice, our countries, even though we keep the integrity of our passport, criminals have a way to obtain our passport. It's everywhere. But you know what? It is indefensible if the wrong people have our passport. It is indefensible. That is why I am seeking to have a copy of the alleged diplomatic passport. So we do thorough forensic audit on those passports and the system. Until then, it's hearsay. Until then, it's rumors. Until then, it is not, we have not been told diplomatically. And until we have a diplomatic notice to the effect, we will not act or react to that.
So, if I'm good, when I go to the minister, say, until they get a copy of Sierra Leonean passport, then that passport is my use, where Mr. Abdullah use, where na the brother-in-law to Ladekas, and drug law. Now, Sierra Leone, we himself get connection to the president. So you say until then copy, then get a copy of the passport, diplomatic passport Abdullah use, where then go catch out that drug before ever in react. Or say if you don't get a copy of them, so they need react, they do nothing. You what he said? So this is the Minister of Foreign Affairs for you. This is what he said here. But hey, come to think of it, these people they don't get nothing for lose. They don't get nothing for lose. Or they want to say that passport this man use now fake passport the man use for travel go and then start in a fake passport in use. Now this they want them because this is what the ministers they say you know get a date of issue. You say what's back? You know get issue in there, you know get self number. So how comes for you know anything in there? I don't know wait. Side was I talk that in the back.
How did it end that the last
with the United Nations Convention, which, if anything impinges on the image of Sierra Leone, it hurts me because I have the responsibility relationship to have the date of issuance. Those passports will have serial numbers.
Yeah.
We will check through the system to see those passports will have the date proof that these people were arrested using Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport. Those passports will have the date of issuance. Those passports will have serial number. We will check through the system to see where it went wrong.
So the minister, man, I don't understand how like they try for convincing self. Well, they get me, guys. You know, the man is trying to say pass and a proof, pass and snap the copy of her. So in the try to talk about the person who don't get a serial number, get for girl, so thing. But I just want to let you know say if you need to talk about like fake, if he now fake passport them for they use, they're not for don't yes I didn't for don't check the passport for them for don't say this passport is fake. Because they get all mechanism, all the machine they use for no say this and fake documents. They forget to say them airport side and the immigration office and they then get all the equipment in machine there for check if it is a fake passport or if it's a fake document they know. So that's time they don't forget about them for them to tell say until they know say now this because make sure about fake something maybe they use fake documents. And they forget about it. This now you duty we don't question all they ask guys. How comes this man get this passport according to what they tell you that how comes this man get this passport and not only ordinary passport, a diplomatic passport the man they use here. Because even you ain't explain say now the president now only get the money now people the way they add value na the country now then they owe them diplomatic passport and they people they way now where then they could be say then they add up so much value and higher value na the country now then they owe as diplomat as Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport. So how come this man go get a diplomatic passport? And according to you, see some maybe they use fake passport. So you want them to say then people they don't notice say na fake passport this man use. They don't notice according to what you say, or not just assume say yes, what he says okay na fake, but they don't notice say na fake passport the man use. Because they get was by the for they check all the document they get, they check them thoroughly. When they check the document and thoroughly, everything about it, they check them thoroughly. So one time say, them man don't know say, or them they don't notice if a fake passport or an original passport you use. Now this one tell me, Mr. Minister, I don't know. I just ask question because this is my right. For like, we will ask una because for long now we will accountable to we. This is the reason why we put una there. This is why they make una as minister. They make una as minister for long now we will accountable. Long now we can explain to the people, explain that to the public. Long now we can tell the people exactly what they go on, what they happen. These are things the way una need for able combat and effect towards. Long now we will clear with the image of that particular country as to what in President Bill be travel to say and they travel according to you, President. According to President Bill, we told last time say, and they travel a lot for like going clear the image of the country. But hey, what's all day today? So I don't see the reason why President Bill. I don't see the reason why President Bill is try for like ban the social media because in which way? He said enough for share, even WhatsApp messages, enough for share WhatsApp messages, enough for this, therefore even go to the end they check people them phone they mount like checkpoint they check people them phone they use cell phone. I don't understand. So these are the reasons why let's try for silence all the media houses, and this is not right. If it then stop the media, how the country go will do the right thing? Because not just as him say, journalists and the government they might come together. the judiciary and government, they might come. And not say they come together, say, but they might come together. But the media, where the media they so wide, they're not going to hold all the media together. So if they left the media space open, they're going to come and able to reveal and talk exactly what's happen at the country and what's not for happen and what's not for happen and what's at the right thing. They're going to say no, now this and this and this is going for able to do. Why not look understand, Mr. Minister? And so this try for say here. I stand to be corrected, guys. Just drop a comment, respect it down there, and tell me exactly what you think and feel about these things. You know, because like why are they say this thing, Mr. Minister don't talk, but maybe you wanna go think say I just they talk this time because my feel for talk. Now listen back to what I person to Honorable Ablukagbo when the opposition leader, whether one of the opposition leader na parliament or na APC, because as some people they usually they say when one person is snake, they go say no, na lie. Two people they go say this na lie. But if una one or two people then where see you one see snake, all of person don't can see am. Because one person una two no go lie at the same time. So they since we don't count these news and don't can see na this and this and this happen. Now we listen back to Honorable Abloka when the leader. When the leader in the parliament, the leader of the opposition APC in the parliament, not listen to him. We instead they try for like talk about this particular issue.
The opposition APC in Parliament, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, has called the arrest of international cocaine drug lord Abdullah Alp Ustoon, the brother-in-law of Jos Lydekas, allegedly with a Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport, a national disgrace, demanding urgent action. He warned that Sierra Leone continues to face international embarrassment, urging the government to act swiftly and restore the country's credibility. Well, Mr. Alp Ustoon was extradited from Dubai to Turkey to face charges of embezzlement, cocaine trafficking, and others. Well, the government has not yet confirmed, condemned, or clarified claims that he was actually using a Sierra Leonean diplomatic passport.
So, guys, as not on here, but you can see where one person is sneak. If I call you all our possible, I want to say I'm together. I don't see a lie because if una two no go lie at the same time. Understand? So in this particular issue, in this particular angle, the way a man how things they happen, as what the minister try for say here, then try to silence the media for let anything, any bad thing or wrong to happen at the country, let person know able talk, let person know. I mean they put all kind bad law. This not for happen, that not happen. They put all kind bad law. You know the way and manner how President Bio be the campaign go. One of President Bio in main campaign speech was you want can combat, you want to make sure they combat corruption and lawlessness. But this particular word, these two words were used, you want campaign, you want can combat lawlessness and corruption. But look, let's say this campaign where you don't campaign against lawlessness and corruption, it looks like I'm the opposite to. It look like say it can actually can encourage corruption and lawlessness, my brothers and sisters. Because all the laws that we don't they put on the past years, it is try for the laws them is that for let's try for like silence the media. Even some journalism, it is silence them. That what they try for encourage? Now for let encourage corruption and lawlessness. Instead of for let it combat lawlessness and corruption, they also me I think I say like now the opposite. The opposite of combating lawlessness and corruption. That now now encouraging lawlessness and corruption. Because these are in key words them go able to campaign. You know, the way a man about they see, look like say Bio no get president actually or the president or so many other people in the country, they not get way for get money. They not get way for especially President Bio in government, no get no way no get I think say like they will get money because most of the donors and the partners them, you know, international community they may fund the government. Beaucoup funds and they come, you know, invest on the kind of the country. Things that they happen at the country as the way country the day, they get investor they come way international partners that they cooperate with them, you know, like the world, international communities and other organization partners, they can fund the country for let's try for help on certain things and also on certain areas the way they go well or when they go safe, like the formal government they see the things that they happen, they spend money for them and they do A, B, C, and Z. So all those things are not there. Funding in the can of the country, investment in the can of the country, partner in the can of the country, even if some company they close because of the things that they happen, too much of hardship, too much of taxation, everything is this and this. So the only thing that way me as suggest according to what they happen no, where they happen right now this drug issue, because this drug issue they happen, it is just for like combat time. So it's like this is a way for label fend for the government able to survive, for any government able to survive, able to sustain. Because if you're not to like that way there, it is have a good time. Now because according to what they happen, no, if you're not to voting in that way, what I try to talk here is that if we're able to find way for able to combat the particular issue. Because I think say anything that happen na the country. If you not able to get rid of the top, if you're not able to get rid of the top, who's the source of the thing, they come on. You're not able to tackle who's the final product, the final consumer. No. The thing are from the wholesales. If you're not able to get rid of the wholesales, how they can tackle the final consumer? Me when I just final consumer no more. What about the already producer? The old self, not from the roots. And the thing get roots. It get roots. It get outside the common. It get what thing the old self and outside the thing starts. If you from the starting of the thing, get connection, they get link, they get head, they get wings, and they get everything. I expect the thing will stop in the country. So me, I just think I say like, we're not there for fund the government, we're not there for fund you also because of things that they happen, things that they come. So the only thing where they happen is just they left this thing they happen, the thing they go on. Because all along when they cry, when they talk, when they do this, they advocate, they this, today, this thing is just the rampant. I don't say drugs business not happen at the country, but the way a man how drugs business not rampant at the country right now. The way a man how we country don't smell na international wall on the world right now, it pass every other time. I don't say that nobody happen no, but the way a man how it happen now, and as according to what him on the campaign say, a country can combat corruption and what lawlessness. This is not the country where something they happen. What they say they launch investigation. I tell you know. What did they say they launch investigation 10 tomorrow 10 December 66 January 10 they never able to they put in the dark. If platform as you know and begin to talk about this push or drug business, then get a special team where they send at the media for go distract. When they just forget about this push thing. The moment they begin to talk about this push now, any platform, because then get certain team the way they don't set. The moment I begin to talk about it and get people ready to send for them and just go distract and just forget about that particular topic. So how the problem will be solved? How the will solve the problem? This Umaro guy in question, that drug law, that Umaro guy in question, what did they talk about? These are somebody where the German, the Dutch government don't write them properly, don't boldly write them. As what they say, what the minister say pass and write them and the informant say so what about this drug law way according to German, the Dutch government, what they write to now? Where even the minister, one minister we don't agree, say yes, then he receive letters and he receive this, obviously they write it. About this man say they need them, they want some, so don't do. The answer say yes, they write it. They produce them. Can produce them. I don't can produce them more, but it's where you want. And they still need this man. This man, they say, I want 10 man, this man will be so. Now 1 man, this man. They then produce them. They say they launch investigation. They say the way the investigation, they what's up. So like so when they talk about pass and right thing officially, so it can look like say right now, they right to now, they're not right to now action no they take. Actions are not going to be taken. So minus so plus so then right now they're not right now. We just think and say now just waste of time when not going to take action. Because we take example to this Ladekas, where the Dutch government right to now. And I get one video where the minister has this yes, then he see letter, they see a couple of letters, there are a couple of this thing. Where they write and say so person on a position, they say they launch investigation team, they say they want to water. And according to University, the guy did it. The guy did it. And this guy in question hold back instead for diplomatic passport too. What did they do towards them? Which impact is they create in the country? Which impact? Which values do they have in the country? In rather, they go and smell the country name. So if you Mr. Minister, unable come able sit down and talk this thing as to what President Bio say in your main campaign for can combat lawlessness and corruption. Imagine lawlessness and corruption. This was the time where the whole in woman. I let you know what they say because I wasn't there. When they go inside, self answer. Not supposed to go. Is where they say use public phone. When they say use public phone, when they go interview and BBC. Or instead, not to me talking for me, motor, and instead talk and say yes, in use money, but any money way in take. Now from it write the office of the president. Like seriously, in talk about lolo one. He said he get for go begin investigate from the first lady who they don't die from 19 Jubilee. So investigate, I don't know what happened. He said he don't investigate, but not see no case. When somebody don't answer, I will say yes. Yes, I know that. When first lady answer, say yes. I take money, but I write the office of the president. Now give me. Just imagine. But in we say, you don't see nothing. They don't draw as far as the investigation, you don't see nothing against the first lady. So as from today, you don't drop the case. So now so this to go boing, like we got the kill. Now boing, say yeah, you but just imagine. I see the user word they say. President Bill we say it can combat corruption and lawlessness. So how you call Landy? This same guy where when they see President say they jealous and because they fly too much, and they don't say they fly. Now we go and clean the country image. The country image. You get somebody in a drug law where they don't write you, This not so post talk again. The minister says answer say yes, then right. Today when they say they launch investigation team, they say we're able to. Where you was What about that guy na Guinea? That minister na Guinea when they say in then go catch drugs, the when they say they launch investigation team, whether they even sack up by something like that. So I don't know, I don't actually would say what, but una correct me if I'm stand to be corrected. Now go agree. Say today, when they say they lost, they investigate and they this, also na what? Then how that all they give was any updates about again? Say today, they say they lost investigation today. They ask the guy. They haven't called the guy say na radio station. They even ask us and say today una what? Back, you say pass and I back formally. The big issue no more. So if the minister tell say pass and snap the thing back up the can you say Mr. 90 so they don't say that so thing happen. Why they will launch investigation team na your cabinet today? How comes? And they don't say the probably one time say the passport na fake. Then put they don't get gadgets, they don't get equipment the way they know say this na fake document or na fake passport. Now say you want to say Mr. Minister. Anyway, I don't say na lie, they lie because na your opinion. But me though they ask somebody, but me self na Sierra Leonean, and I am entitled to ask you this question. Because Sierra Leone, now we all get them. Not everyone gets Sierra Leone, no. Sierra Leone, now we own. Now we all get them. Now I make I get the right for ask you then question because since you react towards the thing, me self get actually the right for ask you as to what they say. I get the right for ask you. Because President Biote will say, in your keynotes, in your campaign, we can combat corruption and lawlessness. But this particular word, I think you don't flip, you don't become opposite. Instead of we can combat, then we can encourage corruption and lawlessness. So many things that happen at the country. So many things that happen at the country. Then blind their eyes towards that. The only thing we know favor and they make and they flex muscle. Even now somebody used to always say, well, they support them. If they smart, if they see the way they flex muscle, the soldier man the way they call for it, and the way they say, then they don't get. I don't come out. In fact, I don't know how this. The big and top part for Africa, the way is that ask me they because we not see the work, so they emphasize and describe for Africa and Sabi had it. I don't know if I but than the Quran and the Bible, the Holy Bible and the Holy Quran hadn't described it, hadn't told them be big. or German OSD. Anybody sabi Germany, we don't see German OSD and I see them they were them big and tall. If you see German OSD, that doesn't count for you. When I say I didn't count for now for Obeo because wait German OSD if it's maybe for you. If we see the way them tall and big, well, this is how Sarah Leone would say them day. Where it come in terms of other course, we know where we say you dance to them tune, where you know they favor them. Yeah, if we see the way they flex muscle, now them big and huge soldier, the policeman they will call for you. In fact, they won't go call one battalion police and so they will call for can arrest you for can take you. Now that time they sabi all the book, all the constitution, all kind of constitution inside the constitution. Like they get to say, hey, according to constitution 4, 5, 6 to 10, 100. Now this and this and this and this. Now they begin to quote for you the constitution from A, B, C to Z. This is just them. They will quote for the constitution from A, B, C to Z. Or it come in terms of the things they want the reality things. Then it do. So this is not me own problem about the way a man how things they happen. So they enjoy they do no more things no more for themselves. What's more they favor now? You no more only you will they favor them. Now you no more they would say for salon on the night now only you will favor them. You they dance to them tune. Now you they live and work freely in the country. How on earth then things that they continue for happen. But anyway, guys, since it don't mean a long time, and this is just a quick one. Tomorrow, I didn't bring another episode about this particular push. Wanna need more things they wanna need for know. If you now the first time for join me, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and share to the program. And not make sure that you comment and give you opinion about what you think and feel about the particular thing that happen in the country. President, imagine, I only remember say President Bio in campaign message was for combat lawlessness and corruption. So now just take a look. The minister say until they get proof before they investigate. If you don't get proof, they know you do nothing. Not only so, the minister say that will minister na talk. Now they hold on to my brothers and sisters. If I can talk so far, I can for software. Just like say tomorrow, more things they don't get for bring by the grace of God. I they bring more things for not tomorrow. But until then, tomorrow, me and my brother, I became a friend, and I pay and says in Kelvin Manson on this TV. If what thing actually I don't present on it makes sense to you, make sure say you don't forget to follow for more. Subscribe, share, and like the program. Share to other people. Because I only know say now the media boku, but we where they come and present things to and say things then to the way how they and call things and how they with few. Boku of them they just do them because of the sake. Boku of them they send them for can do A, B, C, and Z and what thing know they sweet a particular set of people and they can't tell now. But some of we only they do them for just me or for a particular person, we do them for the country. This and alone and know the differences. So guys, until then, next time and bye-bye. I love you and I love you all. Till next time. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm Kelvin Mans from the Pulado TV. And I'm well on and not say one person that make Pulado, two people that make Pulado, and for that Pulado to better and stronger one. Now where we walk. So if not the first time this, so let's sign in here or let's come to this wonderful and lovely platform called the Pulnado TV. Please, before and sister them, just do me a little favor. Let's just smash the like button on the left hand side, subscribe on the right hand side, and also share the program.
This one come for make you know, with you know be know not in the nation. Now this not the program we all for education, religion in all circulation, political intimidation, suppression and injustice. See the way they make we know the feel at home. Now we own so we think now we own. We the talk out thing, the country now they growing just the go beyond. We the say all thing for you will not be know for make you know. You can find me na YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even TikTok. The name na Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. If you no be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. Subscribe to Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. The presenter na Kelvin Mans, not a politician. It stand for the people, the masses, even the poor man. Hey boy, the people know they treat we nice. We see we for know, we don't know. Plenty things we in Pulnado. We ear rise, hey boy, this not Pulnado. All thing with the Pulnado. It's time for Pulnado. Everything for good nado. Just go na any social platform and shout for Pulnado.tv. Na Pulnadoe TV. And the symbol gets a low flag middle. 2 stars with plenty colors. Get the opportunity for call. Not the mid or ending of any program. If you no be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. Subscribe to Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. If you no be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. Subscribe to Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. All thing with the Pulnado. Everything with the Pulnado. Pulnado.tv. Romantic.